stream.
God damn, Frank. Frank.
We gotta get started. We could have
God
been on
damn,
time.
Frank.
What?
Frank said that we on, we live, nigga. Don't say nothing incriminating yourself. God
Nah,
damn, what the
we
book
we've
at,
been
Frank? Pull the book up.
we've been
God
incriminating
damn.
ourselves for 3 years already.
Ain't it though? They got
Shit,
mad
can't
We
pick
people.
that
we on
phone
here.
up.
Get the book. I got another book coming in November. Y'all already know. Y'all been hearing about it. Get the book. Appreciate y'all. Wednesday, this is probably gonna be a short one, but we here. We got King Arthur in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
You know what time it is, man. Unify Thrive. Frank, I bet you done gave me the little buggy buggy. I'm in here writing me something. I ain't gonna tell you yet, but I'm gonna show you something real soon.
Oh, with books?
Uh, I'm gonna show you something real soon, man. Frank,
All right.
Hero, what up with you?
All right. He
Hero,
flabbergasted.
what up?
You frozen?
He flabbergasted.
Oh, he's super frozen. I thought he was just
Okay.
looking flabbergasted.
Nah, yeah, I
He
do that
got.
to people
um,
sometimes.
I'm still. I mean, I'm better. My voice is better. I'm getting over the shit,
Yeah,
but
you sound
it's
way
still
better.
in there. Hero, let me tell him to get back. Hero got to come back in. I don't know if we got to stop it or start it or kick him out and then he comes back in. Yeah, he'll come back in. There you go. There you go.
Boy, they
Lost you.
kicked me out early, didn't they?
Yeah,
Damn.
they were like, they
Yeah.
didn't want to let you start talking.
I
The
had,
intro.
God damn. They must read that question I had for both of y'all. That's what it was.
They tapped in.
Word. So what
But
question? What you
anyways,
got? What
man.
we doing? What we doing?
But Rick, well, before we get to the question, yeah, it's Hey Rule. We here as always with a little bit of the truth for the people. You know, for those who don't like to go research things for themselves, we're here to acknowledge the things that you dare not dare to dig deep into. We always got some of the answers that you have. We may not have them all, but we got a few. Now, my question to my fellow panelists, guys, if you park a car 500 miles from here, what type of scope would you use to see that car?
I don't know.
500
I
miles?
got binoculars. You said 500?
500 miles. We'll take it a step further. 2,000 miles away. What type of binoculars would you need to be able to see that? Or
Military
what type of
grade,
device?
a
Satellite.
legit
Yeah.
telescope.
Yeah, satellite. Telescope
Okay,
ain't
that's
going. Hey, I
2,000.
don't
Okay,
know.
now
Go
hold on real
ahead.
quick now. Now, that's 2,000 miles, okay? Now, what if I park the car 100,000 miles? How would you see it?
Same thing.
The Hubble Space Telescope. I feel like
Who?
it's a trick question.
Nigga,
The Hubble Space Telescope.
Okay. Now we at 100,000 miles now, right?
Yeah.
So okay, now if I park that bitch 500,000 miles, what telescope do you have now? Is it going to be the same telescope?
I don't know. I'm not a telescopeologist. I have binoculars. They're not here, but I have no idea.
Okay. Okay. Next question. How far is a light year away?
A year. 1 year.
I think it's more than that.
Well, how
One light
far?
year is not the same. Oh, light year is not the same as a year for us. It's more. Pull it up real quick, Joe.
I'm
It's
about
it's
to.
it's it's more than a year, I believe.
No,
A
they call
light.
it 5 miles. A light year is 5 miles.
Are you talking about the distance? How long the distance is of a 1 light year?
Uh huh.
How many? Oh, like how many miles?
It says it's how many miles?
Shit.
5.
It's got a number with a bunch of dots. Hold on. 6 trillion miles.
Mm. How many?
6 trillion.
Okay. And that's just how many? That's one, right?
1 light year. Yeah.
Okay.
You about
Now,
6 trips.
the star Polaris is how far away, cuz?
Come on, cuz. I'm up from
Let's
mad
figure it
tab.
out. How far is from Earth?
We got a friend.
How far is Polaris? Yeah. Polaris is 447 light years.
How the fuck can we see that star, cuz?
So times that by 6 trillion. I'm about
How
to do
can we
this.
see that star?
Hold up.
Them people, they
447
gotta stop lying to us, man.
times 6.
Uh,
What's that? 1,000,
And,
100,000, million,
so it's
100
a couple
million,
trillion.
billion, 10 billion, 600 billion, 6 trillion.
Goddamn.
That's the number. That's how many miles.
So
I don't
How,
know what that
how,
means.
how,
light
how can
light
we?
travels light travels covers a pretty distance. It say light travel
Mm,
uh almost 200,000 miles per second, right?
okay.
And then in space ain't nothing to slow it down. You heard?
Hmm.
No.
So it's literally going at that speed constantly for the duration. And so when I look up what kind of device can see at least 500 miles, right?
Hmm.
Infrared telescope systems, long range surveillance cameras, whatever. And so that's why they got the Hubble telescope and them other telescopes. They not only picking up one color of light. You know what I'm talking about? They picking up every color of light. You know what I'm talking about? Red, blues, the greens, right? So that's and they, doing the science and doing the math, they triangulating all that shit. That's how they get to see the shit. Like so then they're not looking up just a yellow light or a white light that's coming to you. You feel
But
me?
what I'm saying is, because honestly speaking, if you was to stand on the shores of the East Coast,
I got no glasses. I can't even see, nigga. Don't even. You can't ask me nothing about seeing nothing.
now what I'm saying though, see, because we talking about telescopes seeing across a flat surface, they against looking straight up. Now, if you're standing on the shores of the East Coast, you mean to tell me if it was nothing in the way you could see, there's a telescope that could see all the way to the West Coast that you could have, that you could get that they own,
Yeah, it's only
Yeah,
3,000 miles. Apparently, we can
yeah,
see all those other stars.
huh?
yeah.
From the East Coast to the West Coast, what's the distance of that?
3,000, like about 3,000 miles.
3,000 miles?
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Hmm.
it got to be more than 3,000
From the
miles.
East Coast to the West Coast?
Yeah, it's 3,000.
Yeah, the
No.
country's 3,000 miles across. Oh, let me see.
Let
How
me
far
get
is
to the
it?
Googler.
About 3,000
Oh, yeah,
miles.
yeah. It says 2,600, 2,700.
Less than 3,000 miles.
And the
2,700.
way and the way we're able to see a light year is how through a telescope that we can see something that's
Cause ain't no atmosphere to slow the light or to block the light. Ain't no clouds in the way. So that shit just going uninterrupted. When you see light on Earth, it's interrupted from small clouds, rains, mountain trees, birds, planes. You talk about the motherfucking damn Frank.
My friend.
You talk about the goddamn chemtrails all the time. They put particles in the air all the time. You know what I mean? So that light is
no
getting
indeed.
distorted.
Okay, now, okay,
Yeah.
now check this out. Now, when you're looking at an airplane at the distance that it's at when it's all the way up there, look how small it is. Correct? You could barely see it, right? And that's with the
Yeah.
naked eye, right?
Hmm.
Right.
And people have said they were seeing heck, they could see Polaris with the naked eye.
Okay.
How the fuck is that possible? That's not possible.
It's
It's
just
like
light.
four. It's on
Why can't we see that?
447. I see what he
You,
was saying. He's saying
it's
the distance, using their standards and their measurement and their calculations, the distance is so staggering. 400. If one light year is 6 trillion miles, and
that shit is
Polaris is
unbelievable.
447 light years away, the amount of miles that is so far. You would think that no matter, even if there's no atmosphere or media or air or smoke, he's saying there's no way that light, that beam of light, can travel
For you to be able to see it.
447 light years to our eyeballs. I guess that's what he's
Even
saying.
with a scope, even whatever kind of scope they say they have, it's not possible. It's not. I mean, this is just what they're telling us. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
I see
Even
what
as
you're
far
saying.
as the satellites and shit that we see in the sky, come on, man, it's nah.
It is a
It's not
staggering
possible.
distances. The numbers they put out seems outrageous. You can't even.
And
You could light a flashlight. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking out the city of Norfolk right now. I see in the
Mm-hmm.
horizon, I see lights and shit. But like those, they're so dim and so, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't imagine. And then we're supposed to be able to see 447 light years that way, or I guess up that way to see stars and
That's
stuff. So I get what you're saying.
that's the part. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the part that doesn't make sense
So you're
because
saying
it's
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 so
not possible.
far that whatever that is much closer than what they're saying. That's what you're saying.
It's nothing there, is what I'm saying. That's just a theory that they gave us to look forward to because it still sells their space expedition activity, which still makes NASA billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars by telling us there's some shit there that ain't even there. But if I give you a telescope, I can show it's right there in your telescope, yeah. But the thing about it is,
Yeah.
a light year is, and we're not talking about 1 light year, 2 light years. First of all, who's measured these light years for to say that that's the distance of it? And then when you put the distance of it into the equation of what we see here from being able to see there, it doesn't add up. It can't add up because it makes it really, just the numbers itself, once you put that shit in the calculator, you sitting there like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. So my thing is because we could use a fucking scope to see, look over there and see what China doing. Why you can't go get a scope and just look over there and see what China's doing?
They do, bitch. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me tell you something for sure. For shit show. Let me tell you something for shit show. They got both of them fucks, right? Got telescopes or satellites in the space that can pinpoint you wiping your ass. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't believe in the satellite theory though. See, that's the theory that hung up on me. What you mean?
So look, hold on.
My thing about it, if it was satellite,
they got a camera. In Greenland, they got a camera that can see what you texting on your phone while you driving.
That's why we got all that shit on these poles that you pass constantly and daily. So listen. Let me explain something to
you. Hold on. The shit's so accurate and so precise. They got satellites up there that can see you cutting your fucking fingernails.
So why do I lose signal when I go in the woods?
Because they don't want you to have no connection.
Listen. I ain't necessarily got to be in the woods. I could be in my vehicle driving on the interstate where there's no woods and
you on NiggerNet. You ain't on SuperNet. You don't even. You're not on SuperNet, nigga. You on NiggerNet.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. But no, that's for everybody. That's everybody's phone. You wouldn't have dropped.
No, it's not. I'm trying to. I know if these niggas got cell phones on the plane.
Have you ever went out of town and lost service?
He on NiggerNet too.
That's what I'm saying is, cuz listen, what I'm basically saying is the reason why it's 1 million fiber optic cables running through our ocean. Okay, that's where that's where our internet and all our shit comes from. There is no satellites orbiting the Earth. They done tried it with the bullshit balloons that fell down a million times. It's not possible.
I remember it was a couple years ago they had that China balloon on the news. It was a big ass balloon, and it had a satellite. It would look like a satellite, and for some reason the news was talking about it. Nobody claimed ownership. They were saying it's Chinese. It was hovering over America. It looked like one of those space stations without the balloon. Like the pictures that we saw, it looks like the picture we saw without the balloon. But this looked like that with the balloon, and then it crashed. It was shot down actually, if I remember correctly. But I don't know shit. They
working on a way. They working on a way that they can be able to look at everything in real time, which means they doesn't have it. Which means they doesn't have nothing hovering over us to be able to look straight down on us to be able to see it. They showed it to some similar to you in the movie Enemy of the State with Will Smith. You get what I'm saying? Being able to tap into all the towers, but without the towers and without the fiber optic cables, none of this shit is possible. They're not able to look down on us in real time. There is not even a camera you can go look at right now to pull up in real time overhead of us and watch everything that's going on. They're working on it, but there is no satellites up there moving around. We would
So,
see them
I got
shits if they was. Hold, real quick. If we could see Polaris, nigga, we would be able to see these motherfucking satellites moving around up there.
And you
Correct?
do. And you do. So listen,
Yeah. I
listen.
ain't seen what the one come crashing
Go to
down.
TikTok, they don't go to TikTok and YouTube, and there's niggas who look in this space all the time.
Mhm.
Right? All they do is track the moon. All they do is look in stars, and they record the shit. Right? They'll point out a set. Oh, that's a satellite. That shine right there, a satellite. Because when they zoom into it, you can see the satellite. Just do that. And also, I don't know if you can pull it up, Frank. I'm about to find the company now. Rent sunlight. So you can rent sunlight to your exact location at night. Reflect Orbit.
Reflect
Right?
Orbit. Is it a
Orbital.
website?
Yes, Reflect Orbital. I don't know if you can pull it up or not. These niggas is allowing people to rent sunlight. And how they getting the sunlight pinpointed to your location? Be a fucking satellite, dog. And again, I know we butt heads on
Man,
flat earth and then fucking firmament and all that bull.
You gotta
But I'm
pay for
saying
this?
like,
they can
yeah.
reflect. But if they don't, they can reflect. They can
Nah, hold
direct
on, I
the
agree with
sunlight
you.
of how they want it though.
I agree with
Automatically.
you. I
They
agree
can
with
do
you.
that.
With
Period.
that biting. I'm agreeing with you that the fiber optics in the towers don't. You
oceans.
can't see nothing. Yeah, you can't do nothing without it. That's why they got it. But also, it is a amplifier, right? Wi-Fi's got a router or a modem to boost the signal in the crib, right? That's all
Right.
that is. A big ass signal booster, right? So I got electricity on the ground, got me a big
I
ass
got you.
booster in the tower, and I got my
got you.
third ladder to the top. And that's how I'm connecting to the shit.
Well, what is Starlink?
Well-
Doesn't Elon got Starlink up there? You only got shit up there
Bu-
for him?
another bullshit that they already people talking about now, talking about seeing it, and it makes no sense. Now, to answer your question, because people that live in rural areas don't have signals at all. You have people that live in little rural areas that do not have signals at all, who have moved there for that specific reason. Now, if that was a satellite hovering over us, because they would still have service.
But
They
let's-
wouldn't move
let's-
to these
let's-
certain areas.
but
You
let's
wouldn't
try
have
this right
dead
here.
zones and so on and so forth
Let's try
like
this
that.
right here.
Because,
Ain't no
hold on.
towers. Ain't no towers there. So therefore, I ain't got nothing. So listen.
Okay, so what is
So-
a satellite without a tower then? So if they had a tower, my thing is, if you have a satellite floating over you, why do you need a tower?
Amplify your signal.
What is the use of the
The tower's
satellite
on the
without
ground.
the tower?
The tower's probably on the ground getting the service. I hear what
So
he was
here we go.
saying.
The Google
That
is
shit
saying,
don't sound right
Google is
at
saying
all.
it's 15,000 satellites in space right now.
And you
a
believe
very
it,
big company.
but that's what they want us to believe. I get what the Google is saying because they want us to believe in their theory that our information is coming from the sky as far as them spying on us, but we know why do y'all have all these fiber optic cables in the oceans that y'all don't speak about? And I know
No,
all
they talk
about
about it.
fiber
It's a
optic
big
cables
deal.
and what the
It's
fuck
a-
they're used for.
Virginia got one of the biggest fiber optic networks.
I know, cuz I've been
They got
studying
one of
that
the biggest
shit.
ones.
I've been studying, and the thing about it is, you wouldn't need that if you had orbiting satellites, sir. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If you have orbiting satellites
That's above
hovering
my
over
pay
top
grade.
of you at all times,
I don't know.
you wouldn't need it. You definitely
I
wouldn't.
never seen a satellite. I look at the sky
I
all
ain't
the
either.
time. I never seen one.
I ain't never seen one.
But I know what I know. Starlink and these other companies, T-Mobile and all these guys. Apparently they have them up there.
Yeah.
That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. I don't know. I never seen one. And
But they
I've
have
been
the
in places
telephone
where
service.
I don't have
Yeah.
signal. Dead zones.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, and again, that's me. That's just me saying nigga.
I got you right here. I got you right here, cuz.
What's up?
When you in the airplane, you at 8,000 feet. Why don't you have service?
Again, you ain't on the right network, dog. That's all I'm saying.
No. Hold on. No, nobody has service at 8,000 feet.
That's not true. We ain't got enough money. We ain't got enough money.
I mean,
I've
Cuz
heard
listen to me.
you could
listen.
connect to the
Google
airplane
it. Go to your
Wi-Fi.
Googler.
The-
Go to your
The
Googler.
plane. Okay, I'll put it this way: you could connect to the airplane Wi-Fi, and the airplane has
Hold
Wi-Fi.
on. If the plane has no Wi-Fi, understand me this. at 8,000. Ask Google how many feet above the earth do you lose signal in an airplane? It's gonna tell you when you don't
I'm gonna
have
ask
no
a better
signal.
question.
It's gonna tell you have no signal at that feet. So if my thing is you that high off the ground and you have no signal, the signal has to be on the
Says-
ground.
It says you lose
They
cell
got-
signal around 3 to 10,000 feet.
Thank you.
That's for
Why
cell
the
phone.
fuck would you lose? Now, why would you lose? And my thing is, why would you lose signal going up? That it makes no sense. You should be getting closer to the orbiting satellites. But once you leave from this ground where them fiber optic cables are, the higher you get away from it, your signal
What
is gone.
about direct TV? I used to have satellite TV.
Me
And
too.
during storms, like you had to have a clear open path to the sky, but during storms that shit would get fucked up and cut off.
What's going on in the ocean?
I don't know.
The water's moving around. Shit getting moved around out there.
Again, so here it go. We done heard
The
songs.
wind blowing.
I know
Go ahead,
particularly. I know nigga particularly. Jay-Z said in the song, like he making deals on the phone in the airplane, right? Or talk about using shit. It's called the satellite phones do not have a limited distance of working in a physical location, right? So it's called a satellite phone. Again, we on nigga net. We don't got access to the shit that they have. Again, like you
Let me
said in
ask
the
that
movie,
question you had.
the dude in Will Smith movie, the people who was tracking the satellite, you ain't got access to it. Matter of fact, I was watching the show. It might be Bad Wolf or some shit on the TV, and he was trying to catch his girlfriend was just buying some more shit, and he wanted to see what she was doing. They go in the secret room, they get access to some shit, and they seen the bitch walking. They even got it so good they was hearing the conversation in the whole nother country. You hear me? And so what I'm saying is, them rural areas who ain't got access, they just ain't got access because they on nigga.
They can't make a real-time phone call from space to here, cuz.
So I just
They faked one to the president a long time ago. They can't even make a real-time live phone
Satellite
call
phone,
from
dog.
space to here.
You ain't got the reach. You ain't got the access. Is what I'm saying.
No. What access
you got,
to
cuz?
what?
What you
They
got? What you got
cannot,
for it?
cuz they cannot make a real-time
I'm just saying.
a real-time phone call from
This is
space. Hear
saying
me?
you can't lose signal on a satellite phone. It's basically what this is saying.
You know what I'm talking about? So
These people
you ain't
playing with
buy
it, cuz.
satellite phone is a better question. Cause can I call a regular nigga on the satellite phone? No, you can't even cross pollinate the signal. You know what I'm talking about?
You only probably call a satellite phone on a satellite phone.
You know what I'm
But
talking
yeah,
about?
that's what I'm saying. It makes no sense.
How does satellite phone call?
The higher you get off the ground, the less signal you have. That's experienceable. That's something we can all put to the test. You get what I'm saying? Now,
because we on
my
towers,
thing
not satellite.
yeah, but my thing is, if we have satellites orbiting, we wouldn't lose no cell signal at that degree of feet.
That ain't
Once
for
you
you, though.
leave-
What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
ain't for you.
No, now, do they have some phones? Now, do they have some that do work? Of course, because they have the advanced technology. We know, I know that. But to the average person that's using that, and we gotta understand, we're getting our information for the same people that had this technology that's better than ours. So why would they tell us the truth about anything that they have going on? Of course, they will spin us in circles.
You ain't
See, my
got
thing
access.
is, my thing is, people pick and choose what they want to believe, what they think that the people told them was the truth. See, the same people that told you the lie is the same person that told you the truth. But y'all want to pick and choose what y'all believe is truthful. No, all that shit is a lie. If they told you one lie, they told you another. They're not going to tell you the truth about nothing. Only reason being, you cannot go up there and experience none of this shit. So you have to go on what these people tell you. But my common sense tells me different because I know numbers. I start to math this shit, and the math ain't mathing. But I know that they could do this because me and you can't get in our jet. We can't get in our goddamn airplane. We can't get in our rocket. We can't get in a weather balloon. We ain't got the clearance. We can't go check this shit out. So they feed us the bullshit that they feed us. like the sun being 93 million miles away. Stop it. This is the shit that they would tell us because you can't measure the distance. And neither
Also,
can
He
they.
looked
also,
defeated.
also,
He looked
also,
defeated.
huh?
He
For
looked-
me?
No, yeah.
Oh no, no, you know damn well ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. No, but I'm saying like so. Let's go back to the distance of the sun and measuring light, right? They can do regular ass experiments with a flashlight and see how fast a light travels from one place to another, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long? And they got cameras to slow the shit down. They got cameras to slow the shit down to see how fast it takes for fucking light to hit the wall when the nigga hit the switch. They been doing that shit forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's just simply, all right. If it take this long to get from from one place to a mile, nigga, how long is it taking that light to get here? It's simple arithmetic. If you know the numbers, well, it ain't simple arithmetic, but it's if you know the numbers. And again, I believe that they do have the technology, and no, you can't get it yet. I.e., Starlink, when it do come, it's gonna be a satellite phone, right? And it's gonna be for everybody. Again, they had the motherfucking flat screen TVs in the Total Recall, 86. You ain't get one to 2000 whenever. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
I don't remember no
Yeah,
flat
but-
screens in Total Recall. They had CC.
Look it up. I remember the bitch with 3 titties. And
Yeah,
then
they
I
had 3
remember,
titties.
They ain't got that in 2025.
yeah, no, it's a bitch on the net with 3
It's
titties.
coming,
motherfucker.
cuz. I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
definitely
She
three
got
titties.
them. She got them 3 titties. But look,
That shit was
That's
actually
just
low key
funny.
disgusting.
no, on front, you ain't never thought about motorboat.
3?
Bitch. Yeah,
Nah, I'm good, bro. I just take the 2.
yeah. Put 2 in the hand and 1 in the mouth, nigga. You ain't never what?
But you know what's funny though?
Don't
Let me
clip
tell you
that
some
shit.
funny shit. Let me tell you some real funny. You
What?
can stand on one. You can stand on the beach with a telescope and look all the way across and still can't see all the way across.
Yo, telescope ain't big enough, boy.
Well, that's because the Earth is curved.
See, that what you see. There you go.
That was
But we'd
man. You
already
about to
seen
go
the
in.
boat
That's
disappear.
because see the curve, the Earth
disappear and pop
curves,
back up now.
and
Nah, we
then
done seen
you
this
can't
boat
see past the
disappear
curve.
and pop back up. We
Yeah.
done seen that. We done seen that shit disappear,
No,
pop
it's-
back up.
Atmospheric
there go the boat right
refraction,
there.
light bends over the Earth. So
No, it's your perception of the eye, honestly, because you're still looking through a telescope. And depending on
universe.
mainly, a lot of the telescopes is built with fisheye lens along
Right.
with the binoculars, so it's gonna
Right.
give you that bin effect. That we know that that's how they make them.
yeah, we
Period.
should
So
do
you're gonna
some.
get that illusion.
We should do some
But
of
if-
our own experiments. We should take this shit off virtual, go somewhere,
Mhm.
do our own experiments. You know what I'm saying? Record it, put it out, take it from there.
You can do it in your car. When you riding down the street and the car in front of you get at a distance and you no longer can see his tail lights, that tell you a lot right there on it.
No.
Especially on a night road in
He
a
got
car.
off the
when you-
interstate.
I mean, I don't think
even if you
a
don't.
road has curves and hills.
He
I don't
got off.
think
He
that's
got
a
off the
good-
Yeah,
exit.
but my thing is you done been on streets that you know that are straight. You done rode y'all. Come on, man, we drive. You know those straight streets where it's long and you can measure the distance looking at a car and the distance they get to you where you can no longer see his headlights, but they're still in front of you, or see their tail lights, but they're still in front of you. That's just how that shit is. It's all about the perspective eye, and then if you altering it with these devices like fisheye lens and shit like that, you're gonna get a bending ass curve of type of
We should
sight
get
and projection of it.
we should get a laser. There's an experiment you can do with a laser, where I think it's 6 miles. I don't know the miles, but you take a laser and you shine it, and you measure, you know, how high it is from the ground, and then you shine the laser, and then it's whatever miles, 6 miles, whatever. Then you measure, and if it moves, if it's higher or lower, it's supposed to mean, you know, you're seeing curve. But if it's the same, that means it's supposed to be flat. But you got to make sure you're on a fucking flat ass, level ass, you know what I'm saying?
And
Plane.
also,
A plane, because you could be on a hill, you could be, you know, on the low side of the hill, or
Yeah.
you know, you could fuck that up. But
hey,
yeah,
Hero.
Yo,
All the eyeballs God made. Ours is unique and special. But ours is the weakest one. Nigga, we only get to see 4 different colors. You know what I'm talking about? We can only see
But-
so much. When you look
we
at the pistol shrimp eye, when you look at the motherfucking eagle eye, you can look at the
Oh,
owl
yeah.
eye. Them niggas can see. Them niggas can, bro. The owl
Even
was so
without
special.
hearing.
The owl was so special. His face like this. He heard a motherfucking mouse in the snow, nigga, from a mile up. Bitch, you know what I'm talking about?
And it's crazy that our eyes curve too, though. You see how our
That's
eyes
just
are
how we
made?
feel. You saying God
Our
fucked the
eyes
eyes?
Eyes
curve.
is spheres.
So it's like you get a bending effect even when you looking at your out of your own eyes because of how your eyes are set up. But if the motherfucker see they're not how you know what I mean it's different. But like you would say, 'cause even with the way animals hear things, we don't have the hearing that animals have. We don't have the instinct that they have
We got a
to
bunch of
know when
regular
something
shit.
is
Our
imminent
shit
danger is
regular
coming
than the
from.
fish in the kingdom. All we
Yeah,
got is
so
the brain.
we're not that's why I said we're not to me the smartest species when it comes to all animals and everything in the animal kingdom. Only brain wise, yeah, but who's to say we are brain wise? Because they still have instincts that we would never have,
We're
even when it
disconnected from
comes
the
to
source.
survival. We
It's
don't even necessarily have survival instincts. It's like they're
Yeah.
born with that shit.
yeah,
They
You know what I
connected
mean?
to the source and
Niggas
nature.
can have
bro.
babies.
We do. It's taught, but we
Niggas can
gotta
have
teach it.
babies.
We
We ain't
it's
even talking
taught
about
to
50
us.
minute cities.
Man, you
This
ain't
is
got
a
to
whole
teach nobody to
tangent.
fuck.
Yeah,
You
we went
ain't
on a
got to
whole
teach.
nother rant.
You ain't got to teach nobody to have no baby. Nah, but
No,
I hear
no.
you though. Like,
I'm talking about instincts, as far as something like that. You know, animals' instincts when they're babies is different from when ours is goddamn babies. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different instinct. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And not only that,
Our kids are
elephant come out
helpless for
walking.
2, 3 years. Can't
yeah,
do
helpless.
shit.
Their animals not. And shit, in a couple of weeks, they got them shit fending for themselves on their own. Got them
Oh no, ain't no
keep up
couple
with the
weeks.
fact.
Snakes get dropped off.
You see
Snakes
what I'm
get
saying?
dropped off, but I'm out of here. But you don't never see a mama. That's different.
Hey, birds be the same way. Yeah, getting the fuck out the nest, goddamn it.
Oh yeah, you
You
can't
making
fly,
noise?
bitches.
Oh yeah, kick them
No,
out of here.
bro,
They gotta learn to fly.
I done seen the damn bird feed the weak birds to the rest of them babies. I said, damn, she raw.
Yeah,
Your weak ass.
but how do they do? Yeah,
We
You
don't know.
got to go.
Yeah, get
Yes,
the
sir.
book. We appreciate you,
Frank.
as I told you, it's gonna be short. What's up?
Frank cut the show tonight, man. Takeaways is motherfucking Hebrew, you right. Them niggas will lie to you. They gave them motherfucking them smallpox.
Those
and
man,
nothing. Just
same
told.
people, man.
Who just told.
I ain't got to take away. Go ahead.
You ain't got what to-
No, I ain't got nothing. This was right. We were supposed to do 15-minute cities, and then I mean,
It's
it's cool.
titled
This
like a
stuff.
bitch.
Yeah, this title's right. If you watch this video, sorry, we have no 15-minute cities on here. I'll change it later.
Damn.
It's all
Oh,
good.
yeah, we
do
did.
next
That
week.
was a topic on it.
No, that's,
My bad, man. It was me, man. I started.
We
so,
need
you
a
know
flat
what I mean? It was
earth joint.
something Yeah,
need-
it was something I was into earlier.
We need to get Dave on
Yeah.
here. I think Dave
Yeah.
will come on with us if we reach out to him.
Oh yeah, Hebrew. Yeah, him and Hebrew gonna be best friends. Goddamn.
It'd be like
Yeah,
them,
we
but
just
them
gotta
versus
figure
us.
them out.
2v2.
Hey, though.
Not even me. I'm not even in there. There'll be like two
Hey, but
versus
no.
you.
Look, once they finally let us into Antarctica, y'all gonna really find out what it is. You're gonna be
Yeah, I
like,
told you, you don't
okay. You're gonna be like, listen, I know why y'all told us this motherfucker was a globe. Bitch, y'all hiding all of this? What
Hey,
the
you're
fuck? I'm trying to tell
So
you, man,
when
it's the
we
circumference.
get our $1 billion, we going
Oh,
to
facts.
motherfucking Antarctica. We going to the space. We going to the bottom of the
don't know.
ocean, but not on the
I ain't
motherfucking
doing
that
space.
submarine.
I ain't doing
I don't know,
space.
listen.
Y'all can have space.
Hey, for real, if no bullshit, if 3 million of us get in a boat and head that way, we in there. That's what it's gonna take. They
I
gonna take
go
that
to
many.
Antarctica. I won't go to space. I ain't messing with
Listen.
space.
Listen, it's gonna take that many due to the fact some people are not gonna make it back. So some people are not gonna make it back because we're gonna be fired upon and some more shit. Because they see that many people coming, nigga, they know that's an art of war. We coming to really find out what the fuck is going on, and they're gonna take that shit as a act of war, and they're gonna fire upon a lot of the ships that's
They
there.
gonna see you coming with the satellite.
Boy, hell no. No, you know how they gonna see us coming? Cause somebody out of that 3 million gonna be the told that we coming.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna be the flipped on us.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me? For some crypto. Cause
crazy.
they gonna flip on us for some crypto.
On
You
that
be
note-
your own people.
On that note, we appreciate y'all for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. Cut clips. If you got time and you watch this, you saw something you like, saw something funny, go ahead, cut clips.
Yeah,
Post
please
it.
do.
Just tag us. You know what I'm saying? Help us out. We
Send it.
appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week.
15 minutes cities next
Get off
week,
my
people.
line, boy.
15 minutes cities.